ain't gonna hold you, bro. Listen, they got Ciara's prayer. Ladies got Ciara's prayer. Hey, bro, I need to know the G Herbo prayer because now to go from that, now you have created a beautiful family unit.
Yeah.
You know, you got Ari, you got Taina, you got your new baby moms, new girlfriend together, one happy family, man. How do we get here? Give me the G Herbo prayer, bro, so I can start praying.
Hard, man.
What's the playbook, cuz?
Honestly, bro, it's really just seeing it through. You feel what I'm saying? Like never giving up. You feel what I'm saying? And it was the thing, like, and I had a conversation, like, in my household and outside, whether it's with my baby mama or with my girl or whoever, and it's just like I accept the fact. In reality, is like I don't look at either. Like I don't look at my first baby mama like she's not still a part of my family. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it was. You feel? I feel like that's what helped me in the long run. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't let arguments or emotions. We might be arguing bad on Tuesday, but Wednesday you still my family. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm still trying. I'm not holding a grudge. You feel me? And I think that's what it was. Where they saw like, all right, the way I carried the situation, I kind of forced them to carry it the same way. You know, I'm like I didn't force it on them, but I forced it where it's just like, y'all my family no matter what.
Y'all
you
might as well
saying?
get
Like,
with the program.
We don't have no choice because I'm gonna actively be at all my kids' lives. I'm gonna actively have all my kids together. And it's like at some point, that bridge, y'all gonna have to cross it. I don't care if it's now, 5 years, 10 years from down the line. Like I was banking on as long as by the time my kids graduate, they'll be cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it just happened, you know what I'm saying? Because I always envisioned that, I always wanted that, you feel what I'm saying? And I always did my part as a man to make sure that that's possible. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it's always a conversation. So they was avoiding having that conversation. Once they had the conversation, they was cool. You feel what I'm saying? So we put all the personal stuff aside because once we see all the kids happy, they happy. Like now they text each other, they planning birthdays and stuff like that. Like this is what we doing for your son's birthday. Oh, this is what I'm doing for Essence and Emmy birthday. Like they got their own relationship, don't got nothing to do with me no more. And I love it, bro. Like I stand out of it. Like I'm like, y'all got it.
As a therapist, man, and somebody that's married, how big of a role does our mental health and the communication play in our relationships?
Oh, everything. I mean, you can't assume that somebody knows what you think and feel without you explicitly expressing that.
Right.
We say communication all the time, but what does that mean? You know, what does that mean? You said something about avoidance. It's easy to avoid the difficult thing because who wants to deal with conflict?
Right.
People manage conflict in two different ways. And once you put the conflict on the table, just because I'm over it doesn't mean that you're over it. And when you're not over something, then we can't even move past it because we got to readdress that. And what if you feel like we can't address it enough? No matter how many times we talk about it, no matter how many times we go through it, no matter how much you express the way you feel, it doesn't feel resolved. Or what if I feel that way? So conversation and communication, I mean, it's a brilliant social media buzzword, but what it means a lot of times is trying to connect with a person. It means not just hearing them, but actually listening to them. You know the famous phrase, listen to understand and not respond. But like communication means if the conversation is going left, somebody putting a pause on it and say, hold up, man, we exchanging frustrations with each other, but it don't feel productive. We're not really going anywhere. You know, putting a pin in it, knowing when to table the conversation and having the courage to reestablish the communication. Be like, hey, we had this conversation earlier and I paused. Let me approach you to get the conversation started back up. Right. This is what I said earlier. I might not always get it right, but I can always make it right. Yeah. You know, focusing on not just perfection, but on repair too. Right. Like all these things that nobody teaches. We don't learn. And sometimes the only way we do learn is through making mistakes. And hopefully we have the maturity to tie those loose ends in the right spot once those mistakes are made.
It's really what you said. Like I might not get it right, but I could make it right. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's all I used to like.
That's my fatherhood mantra, man. And my husbandhood mantra.
I never said it like that, but I always feel like that. Like I always tell people, like I'm just trying to do the next best thing, bro. Like I might have messed up today, but I'm trying to make the right decision tomorrow.
And I'm still accountable for the way I messed up. Absolutely. That's mine. I did it. I own it.
I own it.
But when we move forward, I'm gonna move forward with that in mind. I'm not gonna ignore that.
I like having these conversations though, bro. That should be helpful to me. And then sometimes it made me feel like, all right, maybe I am thinking the right way. Like I'm on the right track. You feel what I'm saying? Especially to hear it from like, you know, my peers and people like y'all self, especially who who have like the weight of the world on their shoulders, who have all the resources to be doing whatever they want, but we choose to be better versions of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the right thing. Like that's all I be trying to do, bro. Like for real. And in a way, it's kind of like I don't really care about perception and what people think about me, but I do want people to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be known as a honorable man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
For sure, when it's all said and done. So that's something that's always in my mind. Like I'm always thinking about the righteous thing to do. I don't want to do what's not righteous ever. You feel me? So like that's I think that's what's just gonna always keep me on the straight and narrow because I'm always thinking about what is the right thing to do.